I suppose the house is on, again, I don't live in this area, but my gut tells me that this may be a little bit far to walk. Depending on what side you live on green level, if you live on the other side and have to cross green level, I don't know if anyone does that. That would, be a little scary unless there was a crossing guard, which maybe they have, I just don't know. If you live on the other side, it wouldn't be so bad because you wouldn't have to necessarily cross, although you would have to contend with the traffic pulling into this road, whatever this road is called. So that would only be my only concern. But again, that's my opinion, and I try to avoid traffic, walking with traffic or whatnot as much as possible. So those are the fields. I guess you could pull in there and access those fields. Alright, so we're going to go to the right. I'm going to go a little bit there too. There's a complex here. Just give you a little tour around the complex. It's a grocery store, Harris Teeter, and a few other restaurants. I'll be honest, I haven't visited these actually. Apart from the Harris Teeter, I've been in there once or twice. So I got 45 speed limit road. There is a McDonald's up here, Harris Teeter. There's a place called Diaz Ice Cream, which is pretty decent. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts, pretty standard fare. Oh, there's a Subway. Did not know that. Taekwondo. A lot. It's a Mexican restaurant. There's a Chinese restaurant. Looks like a family dentistry. Your typical strip mall. Diaz Ice Cream, Mathnasium, some cleaners, Mexican restaurant, some Italian, I guess. Never been there. Eye care place, Spring Kitchen, which I assume is a Chinese restaurant, and the McDonald's. McDo. I got a bank there. So, just a typical little strip mall. There's just a Harris Teeter, nothing special down there. So I will continue on down this way. We are going to go to, let's go straight today. I'm going to show, there's a really cool neighborhood up here that I think is worth showing. There's some pretty cool shops around here. There's a Spice Hut that just went in, an Indian grocer, which is interesting. There used to be a Walgreens there. Publix on your left, Aldi's to your right. So again, a lot of good shops if you live in this area that are pretty close by. I personally like to do my shopping at Aldi's or Lidl, which I'll show later in the video. I just think they're a little bit more, I appreciate their no bag policy. To save on the plastic usage. Kind of forces people think twice before they get the bagged plastic bags. Alright, so I believe this neighborhood is Amberley. The one cool thing I want to show about this neighborhood is they have I know nothing about the neighborhood, but they do have a pretty cool little shop, if you will, shopping plaza in the middle of the neighborhood, which I think is pretty cool. There is an Indian grocer there, along with I think a Domino's Pizza, a restaurant or two, and some other places. All right. Green. I really like this neighborhood. It just has a lot of, just nice. That has that walkability to the shops and all that. I think there's seems to be a lot of different types of homes. Like as you drive up here, there was some townhomes, and as you go further down, there's kind of single-family homes. Seems to be like a pretty good mix. It just looks really like Main Street-ish, which is nice. It just looks good. I don't know much about the neighborhood beyond that, but I just drive around and show it to you at night. And we're going in this traffic circle. I'm going to go up here. And here we go. Here's a little complex here. You got a Domino's. And looks like someone is getting a pizza. Domino's. I think we have a cafe. Some kind of wine, beer place. Sweetwater, some cafe. So again, this is kind of nestled in this neighborhood here. So, all this pretty interesting stuff, and a salon too. Oh, that's interesting. You got homes to the right, right down there. Maybe those are apartments. I can't tell, but kind of a mixed use community, which I think is in a step in the right direction. Alright, so now, hopefully I don't get lost, but I am going to, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to go down here. And I want to get back on 55. I should be able to do that if I go down here. I think there's a Yates Mill Road, and I should be able to take a left on there and catch back up with that intersection where the Publix was and all that, and the Aldi's, and get back on 55. I hope. Alright, left here. Green. A lucky day. This area is nice because most of the streets here are pretty well lit, which is always a positive. Childcare to the right, there's the Publix to the left. And we are crossing this intersection. Green Level Church. Another childcare facility on the left. Probably the major attraction on this street is about a mile or so. There would be a YMCA. So the YMCA was recently built. Pretty nice facility. Been in there a couple times. Yeah, really no complaints. I think it's some deal with the church where they lease it out or something. I don't quite understand or know the full details. But it's a pretty nice facility. We are crossing 540 here. This lane ends. Left. There's a couple communities to the left and right. I have been in the community on the right. Pretty large houses. It's not bad. But walkability, I don't know. I think nowadays, walkability is an important thing. So that's why those mixed use communities are nice, or if you're near a park or something like that, so you can have something to walk to. I don't feel like getting the car out, anytime I have to go to the shop or whatever, or if I just want to stretch my legs. But my personal opinion. Alright, we should be coming up on the YMCA pretty soon. Now this is going to dead end into 55. And then we'll take 55 and probably end the video there. And then assuming, because I have no idea if this video is going to work out or not. Still don't know the quality or anything of that nature. Don't want to sink too much time in my first video. Then we'll probably end it once we go down 55 a bit. There's the YMCA. YMCA right there. And we are now at 55. Hang right on 55. Just kind of this old abandoned Edwards Grocers. It's interesting. It's just been sitting there ever since I've lived in this area. I'm not quite sure if they're going to do something with it or just interesting because it's kind of a old rundown building. Alright, so 55, this intersection up here, if you make a left, maybe I'll do a video if this works out. But on the left, you can go there, take Morrisville Carpenter. On the right, there's some new subdivisions, or a subdivision that was put in there. That subdivision is kind of nice because you can walk. I've never been in there, but I know you can walk to the YMCA from there. It seems to be walkable. At least to me, it seems to be walkable. You have this weird phenomena going on where you have a bunch of storage units just popping up, storage facilities. So yeah, there you have it. If you get on 55, you'll see a bunch of these. I'm going to hang right here, which is Morrisville Parkway. Used to be a mulch place there. I think it was taken over by another mulch place or something like that. Right at this corner here. Alright, so this is a road that recently opened. If you go the opposite way, again, that's Morrisville Parkway, you'll hit into Morrisville. So maybe another video, another time I can do that. This road opened up. This used to be all closed off. Then they opened a 540 junction. I'll take you there. I'm a little torn. It's convenient. I don't know how these, I'd be curious to hear how these people feel on either side here. But you have cars just like zooming down here, right? And they have these crosswalks. I've seen kids on bikes just trying to cross this, and it doesn't seem very safe. So, and on top of that, you've got these neighborhoods now have noise, right? All this noise from this road. So, I don't know how I feel about the road because it's also convenient. But I don't like what I wish they would have done is maybe made some underground tunnels so people could at least walk around. But the houses on the right seem a little isolated. Like for instance here, I'll see people, of all ages trying to cross there, and it'll be very difficult. So I don't know, it just doesn't seem very safe to me. This is the 540 junction. So you can, if you want to go to 540, you hang a left. You stay in this lane if you just want to continue straight. A little bit odd. think I really grew up with traffic circles, but no, that's fine. Don't want to go in 540, I'm going to go this way. Crossing 540. And again, if we want to go straight, we're just going to hang in this lane. So it's a 2-lane traffic circle. One thing I want to point out here is there are some shops going up here. I heard there was maybe a Lowe's coming up here. Lowe's food place, not a home improvement. Anyways, just want to point that out. Looks like a gas station of some sort there. Make a left here, get back onto Green Level, make a left on the Green Hope, where we kind of started at Thomas Brooks Park. Now, if you go straight, that takes you kind of to, I believe it's, oh gosh, there's 751, and that takes you to the American Tobacco Trail. So there's a kind of a small parking area off the road down there where you can park and get on the American Tobacco Trail. That was also one way you could go to South Point Mall. Kind of a nice, a little bit more scenic way. Alright, like I said, we're going to be going down here to Green Hope School Road. Thankfully they put a traffic light. Speed limit. I'm going to pull in here just to shut my not this entrance, but actually no, this one. This is the one I want. Just gonna pull in here so I can shut my video and say some final words. All right, make sure I'm safely tucked away here. Put my vehicle in park. All right. Like I said, I want to, thank you. Hopefully this video is useful. Like I said, if you're moving to a new area, I think it's nice to have some view of what it looks like. So I wanted to give back to the internet community. If you like it, let me know, and I can certainly, drive around some more and give view of some more areas, when time permitting. Thank you again, and Happy New Year.